Hello guys, welcome back to today's lesson. May I help you? Lesson 15. May I help you? What will you learn? In today's lesson, you will learn how to say good morning, types of school, lists of new present verbs, build sentence using present verbs, changing pronouns, and present verbs. Let's move on to the lesson. Lesson 15. May I help you? Sabahul khair. Sabahul khair. Good morning. Sabahul khair. To reply, just say Sabahun Noor. Sabahun Noor. Good morning. Sabahun Noor. هل من خدمة? هل من خدمة? Can I help? هل من خدمة؟ أنا طالبة. أنا طالبة. أنا I am طالبة a female student. أنا طالبة. أي فصل؟ أي فصل؟ أي which؟ الفصل class. أي فصل؟ الفصل الثاني. الفصل الثاني class 2. الفصل class الثاني 2. الفصل الثاني. أدفع رسوم. أدفع رسوم. I pay a رسوم fees. أدفع رسوم. Let's build sentences by using the above list of nouns. Rewrite the sentence in your notebook. Let's read أنا طالبة. أنا طالبة. هي طالبة. هي she طالبة a female student. هي طالبة. أنت طالب. أنت you طالب a male student. أنت طالب. هو طالب. هو طالب. هو he طالب a student. Let's read again. أنا طالبة. هي طالبة. أنت طالب. هو طالب. Practice changing the present tense verbs. Now change the verbs into huwa. Just insert the suffix ya in front of the verb. So all this anta, huwa, this is pronouns. Now what we are going to do, we are going to insert a verb. So we are going to use the pronouns huwa. He. هو يقرأ قصة. هو يقرأ قصة. هو he يقرأ reads قصة a story. هو يقرأ قصة. هو يتحدث. هو يتحدث. هو he يتحدث space. هو يتحدث. هو يكتب الدرس. هو يكتب الدرس. هو he يكتب writes الدرس the lesson. Let's look again. The huwa To make a verb correspondence to the huwa, he, we just insert a ya in front of a verb. Yakrok. Huwa, look at it, the verb is ya in front of it. يتحدث. يتحدث. Let's look at this verb. هو يكتب. يكتب. Practice using these verbs and insert an objective noun. Objective noun we call in Arabic مفعول به. مفعول به. Use your own words and verbs. Let's look at this word. هي تقرأ. She reads. So what is she reads? She's reading a magazine. مجلة. مجلة. هي تقرأ مجلة. So you need to put a fathah sign here. هي تتحدث. You need to put a word here. Let's say language. Arabic language. العربية. هي تتحدث العربية. Let's write that in Arabic. Alright, that's the word. هي تتحدث العربية. She speaks Arabic. هي تكتب وظيفة. هي تكتب وظيفة. هي she تكتب writes الوظيفة the homework. هي تكتب وظيفة. Let's read one more time. هي تقرأ مجلة. هي تتحدث العربية. هي تكتب الوظيفة. Let's continue with the lesson. Grammar rules. The moon and sun letters. To distinguish between these letters, you find a symbol on top of the letter. The moon letter has a moon symbol on the letter. Lam. This is called al-Qamariyah. Al-Qamariyah. The sun letter has a W symbol on the top of the letter. We call this ash-Shamsiyah. Ash-Shamsiyah. Note the columns below are some words according to the moon and sun letters. You will notice in front of every word is al. Then a symbol on the letter lam. Next, after the letter lam is a letter. This letter influences the pronunciation of the word. So, it can have a moon symbol or W depending on the letter on top of a lam. Let's look at some examples. Al-Huruf Shamsiyah. These are the letters you need to memorize. Whenever there's a al, look at it, there's a W there. We call this shiddah in Arabic. Number one, ta, alif, wahid, ta, at-turasu, at-turasu. Listen to how I read. At-turasu. Isnin, tha, الثعلب الثعلب. ثلاثة دا الدوام الدوام. أربعة ذا الذبابة الذبابة. خمسة را الرحلة الرحلة. ستة زا الزجاجة الزجاجة. سبعة سا السفر السفر. ثمانية الشلال الشلال. تسعة صاد الصيد الصيد. عشرة ضاد الضابط الضابط. Let's read one more time and observe how I read. Here, after the alif, after the lam, on top of it, there is a sign W. We call this shiddah. You don't have to read the la here. You just keep the la as if it doesn't exist. Let's read one more time. Ta التراس ث الثعلب د الدوام ذ الذبابة را الرحلة ز الزجاجة س السفر ش الشلال صاد الصيد ضاد الضابط. So you have 10 words, alphabets that when connected we have to say the sound without reading the la. That means the la, you just skip the la and enter into the sound. Sa as-soidu, sa as-soidu, da ad-dabitu. During the pronunciation of the moon letter, you need to pronounce half of the intonation of the letter lam. However, when pronunciation of the sun letter, you need to skip pronunciation of the letter lam and just say the letter after the letter lam. Next, al-huruf al-qamariyah, the moon letter. Wahid, al-awlad. Notice I have to say the al. I take half of the word la and say l. Al-walad, al-awlad, al-awlad. Isnin, ba, al-bamiyatu, al-bamiyatu. ثلاثة جا الجميلة أربعة الحارس خمسة الخير ستة العالم سبعة الغوص ثمانية الفأر تسعة القلم عشرة الكريم. Let's practice one more time. Listen. The moon sign is on top of the la. You take half of the word l. Al-awlad, al-awladu, ba, al-bamiyatu, جا الجميلة. ح الحارس. خ الخير. ع العالم. غ الغوص. ف الفأر. ق القلم. ك الكريم. Please memorize all these alphabets for the moon sound. Subscribe and get latest video lessons. Click the bell.